And rolling.
Hi, this is a slicing cuke. It's a baby. Step 1 in transplanting a plant from its start pot into the ground, make sure the plant is well watered. Give it a good soak. Step 2, prepare the soil for planting. So this is soil that's been tilled with a fork and then made more nutritious by adding compost. So it's nice and fluffy and full of nutrients and easy to dig. And so create your hole, and to make sure your hole is deep enough, just go ahead and put the pot right in the hole, and if the edge of the hole comes up above the edge of the pot, you're good to go. So that looks good. And when you are getting your start out of the pot, you want to give it a little massage, just a gentle squeeze, so that when you tip it out into your hand, it should come right out. And this looks pretty good. Oftentimes, if a start has been in its pot for a while, its roots will have wound and bound around and around and around. And what you're going to want to do is gently tease out the roots, because we're encouraging it and inviting it to kind of spread out into its new environment. This is what I like to call the step where you invite the plant to let its hair down. Let your hair down. And then you can just gently put it right in the hole that you've prepared, and you want to make sure that the plant is as upright as possible here. So you can kind of guide it and hold it with your hand, gently fill in the soil around it, and then tuck, 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 tuck. And you want to make sure that you're tucking and not pressing. So kind of tucking around the base like you'd tuck a child in to bed, and then you can fill in the topsoil. And the only rule of thumb here is you want to make sure that you don't fill in the topsoil any higher than this bottom pair of leaves. And you also want to make sure that you can fill it in a fair distance up the stem, just not above these leaves. So that looks good. And then the final step is just watering in your start. And this is like the housewarming step. It's where you're saying, all right, you're in your new home, and we're going to give you the gift of water. Welcome. Because exposing the roots to the air is stressful for the plant. So it's the best thing you can do to kind of get it set to grow in its new spot.
Thank you.